What a treat. I needed the bathroom, so I was away from my desk for a bit. But it's quite the music video. There we go. Let's put that back. Oh, it doesn't snap. Oh, that drives me crazy. Good enough. Don't think about it too hard. Okay. There we are. Now that I'm done with my stream starting gag. Get my water out of the way. Get my notebook in the way. Which is somewhere around here. It was underneath the snacks. Notes. All right, it's time. Blueprints. Day 30. It's been a month. Did I not? Oh, you know what? The game might not have been in focus. Whew. There we go. I've got so many notes. So many things of note. Oh, I want to find the boiler room. There's a box. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Last time I played, I got the mail room, and I got the upgrade to the mail room. Sleeping mask, silver key, and a couple of extra keys. That's nice. I hope Kimberly Thompson is doing okay. I know she used to be some kind of engineer, right? She was writing about working in the lab, but now she's packing orders, delivering mail. Well, I guess she's not delivering it, she's just packing it, but still. I never got to 6th grade in my last run, so maybe we do the schoolhouse. Money. Do the schoolhouse. See if I can get even more classrooms. So I think I got up to 5th, and that's where that crazy geography lesson was. The rest of this game, the dates and stuff have been American style, so I'm thinking there should... Wait! 5th grade might be the end. Where I grew up, elementary school was 1st through 6th. But I think that normally it ends in 5th. It could go to 8, though. If it goes to 6, it goes to 8. That's my prediction. If I had made this game, I probably would have weirded everyone out because I would have made it go to grade 6 and they've been like, what? Because that's all I've ever known. Gallery? That's new. I'll open up the other doors too, though. Hallway? Extra hallways? Let's go. Oh wait, actually, I kind of like the den for this spot better. There'll be more hallways. It's alright. Classroom! Okay. It's gonna be grade 1 again, so meh. I'm gonna go through the hallway first so I can get the gem. No extra goodies. A classroom again, and now that one's a dead end, but that's fine. Who cares? Oh, I guess the other one would have an apple in it if I needed an apple. I'll go ahead and open this. We'll go with, I don't like these choices. I don't like the choices because I don't want to spend a gem, but I also don't want to make this a dead end. I guess the gallery has, I'm gonna make it a dead end. Let's get the items. I have barely ever gotten to benefit from the bonus, that upgrade that I took for this room. I guess I don't draw enough bedrooms. That might be. Wait, what? Oh, right. I do have to go back. Okay. Might as well get the apple. And I think sometimes the kids' desks have gems on them, but not this time. Okay. The gallery. My first time. Christopher Manson. Stop. Pots. Well, actually, I guess... Oh yeah, if you were to go like that. P. Interesting. Actual objective. Very... What the... What? It's this symbol. Hubris. Okay. So 7 deadly sins. And then is this the 8th? Thick. Something, blood is thicker than water. Except the actual full phrase, what is it? Is it like blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb or something? This room is fascinating. Also, what's going on here? Can I interact with these? I can. Ooh, okay. Do we have a limited number of letters to choose from? Seems like we do. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, we have to... So we're making the title of the painting, huh? Interesting. Bavdan. That's gotta be it. What are my options? B, C, P, T, L, S, M, W. Ooh! There's a giant P there. It's a mirror. Mirror. Oh, fuck, that was the right letter. That was the one that I wanted. Wait, is there no R here? There's no R. What about... So I'm still thinking. Mirador. Mirador. Maybe I'll look at one of the other ones for a bit. Genu. Very. Actual objective. Yee. I'm stream. I have to. That's a good question. I feel like I did. I can't remember if it was last year or this year.
I looked at a clip last year and it looks the same.
Oh, then no, I did not. It's. How am I supposed to remember? I think if I remember right, last time I did do it, I made the next few, worked them out. So I was like, okay, I know what to do next, but I just never did it. Maybe I should make it it's on its own layer. And well, that I don't know how to do.
I bet you can figure it out. I bet I can help you figure it out.
But I could just prepare a few years and have them be on their own, and then just have OBS. Like I could just hide the ones. Nah. Thick blood. No. Is it going to be the same thing where it's like one letter off from what I thought it should be? It totally is. Damn. Blowed. I guess I could try water. Water. Yep. For sure. Water. There's a lot of letters here. The 7 deadly sins. And this maybe is the 8th one, or it could be infinity. If that is not possible. I think I've already been past all the, yeah. 8th would be not enough letters. P. Maybe the letters that are written on them of something. It's not exactly mirrored. But the backward stop sign is a giant P. There might be a hint to help with figuring this out somewhere, but I just I don't want to look at anything else. Oh, I'm just making up words that fit the slots but don't really actually relate. What does this look like? It kind of looks like a person with a tail. Like the head. Hello, how's it going, Cypress? This game is nuts. Some of the puzzles are wild. Looks like money to you? Oh no, the rug, the not the rug, the thing looks like a monkey. I was like, oh yeah, infinite money, but yeah, monkey. Yeah, I see that. It's a little unsettling. I don't even know what the goal here is exactly, but I have a feeling that titling these paintings correctly will make it so that I can get inside here and I want to know what's in the box. Here I was thinking mirror, maybe, but we only have so many letters to work with in each slot, and we don't have an R in this slot. Unless, what if we were doing it the other way around? We were like real mirrored. I don't know if there's an M at this slot. I don't think there is. That mean the monkey's sins are forever. I don't know. So this symbol is something that I don't know the significance of it yet. Well, actually, no, I kind of do. So it's complicated. So if I go in this class, well, let's leave this behind for now. If I go in this classroom, for some reason, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8's on its side. And in addition to that, there's these red letters here that I'm trying to find. And I've been told that there exist 7 of them, but actually there's 8, kind of like how there are 46 rooms in this 5x9 mansion. And I have a puzzle that I've solved by looking at I need to turn my light on. I can't read my notes. There we go. A puzzle that I've solved by looking at these. There's these pictures, pairs of pictures. Yes, the room puzzle game. These pairs of pictures are in every room, and there is a code to crack. It's not really a code. It's just find the letter that's different. But I've learned the phrase, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. So 8, significance. To think they would make a roguelike puzzle game. Yeah, I won't lie. I think the roguelite elements are the weakest part of the game. I think the puzzles are brilliant. And it's like an amazing. I saw a review that someone left on I think it was Backlogged I was looking at that I think summed it up well for me, which is it's an amazing puzzle game that is built upon a sort of half-baked roguelite deck builder. That aspect of it, I feel like, doesn't serve the rest of the game as well as it could. Like, there's a frustration in having figured something out and going, ooh, I think I've figured something out. I want to go apply that knowledge. And then not being able to apply that knowledge for, I don't know, a while, because you just don't get a run where you draw the necessary rooms to do so. Yeah, like like I said, the puzzles running through it, I'm so into. But like one thing that I'm trying to do right now is I actually don't know. So I've gotten these classrooms. You can draw the classrooms if you get this bonus room, which adds. Oh wait, no, it says right there. It says adds 8 classrooms. I'm so dumb. I was like, is it only elementary school? So it would be 1 through 6, right? And then I went, wait, no, that was only my town, which is weird because we only had one high school and we couldn't have 4 grades in the high school. So it was 1 through 6, 7 through 9, then 10 through 12, but it's 8 confirmed. So I've gotten up to 5th grade and I want to get up to 8th grade. But being able to do so depends first on going to this outer room and happening to draw the schoolhouse. And second, depends on the classrooms showing up when, in places where they won't. Like if I drew another classroom here, I wouldn't want to play it because that would create a dead end. I wouldn't be able to do much more. And it also depends on if I have gems, because classrooms cost a gem to play. So there's a lot of stuff in the way of me doing the thing that I'm trying to do, and it like almost all feels like it's out of my control, which is like a little frustrating. So yeah. And there's other things like that too. I've actually reached credits. The stated goal of the game was to get to room 46, and I did that. But oh boy, I was only able to do it when I did it because I got incredibly lucky. I like the same day that I discovered how to get there was the day that I got there because yeah, just luck. I thought I wasn't going to be able to, but then like it turned out that there was just enough like energy restoring stuff in a path that I hadn't taken through the house to do it. So yeah, God, I really want to know what's going on with the gallery, but I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. The library's tempting. I really want to read a book, but there'll be more libraries. I'm going to do the West Wing Hall. See, like I really want to play this class. Oh, the other ones are dead ends too. So, getting a gem from here would be nice, but I'm going to play the classroom because I want the classroom. And you know what? If it turns out that that's the end of my run, then that's the end of my run. Oh well. I'm going to grab the apple from here. Oh, it was 4th grade that had the geography stuff. What was 5th grade? I can't even remember anymore. 5th grade. I could swear I got to 5th grade. It was the art class. Hello, how's it going? I am still very puzzled. That's how it's going over here. Right now, I've found a new room, one that I've never seen before, and it seems like the goal is to work out what the titles of these paintings are. But you don't have the whole alphabet here. You have like a set of letters that you can choose from, which on the one hand, it narrows it down and makes it easier. On the other hand, I keep thinking of things that seem plausible and I can't spell them. What if it's wagons? There's like a little bit of a delay between switching the letter and being able to switch it again. There's no G here, is there? There isn't. So I'm just like swapping them both. So it's not that. Yeah. I was like, mirror? Mirror would fit, but there's no R in this slot. I'm tempted to just write down all of the letters that are options. Oh my god, there's so many pages of notes. When does it end? Okay, we could use this page maybe. Yeah, maybe the next page. Like, actually, I gotta show you how many. Where are we at? Okay, yeah. So they're not all full, because, like, you know, I want to leave space to write more stuff sometimes, but like all of this, I don't know if you can see how thick that is down here. All of these pages are notes for this game. But yeah, there's that. Mysterious mirrored stop signs, roses, apples, fire hydrants, and a P. It's all red. It's black and white, but it's all red. So that's something. Except for the P. I don't know about the P. Red. Is there a word for red that's 6 letters long? I guess wagons don't have to be red, but, like, you know, they often are. We had a little red radio flyer when I was a kid. When me and my younger sister were tiny enough, at the 4th of July, my parents would put us in the wagon and walk us around downtown during the parade and stuff. And then later, I think the paint got all messed up, and then they painted it, they like sprayed it like a kind of metallic blue. And this one, even more, what? Huh? I guess they do, some of them have something in common. Well, not that one. I was going to say they have something in common, which is that there's letters that are, like, blocked. Like, partially obscured there. Over here, too. Those letters are obscured. And this makes me think, like, 7 deadly sins. Is this the 8th? But 8th is not enough letters. Deadliest is too many letters. And then this, I was like, well, it's thick and it's in water. And I don't know what's going on here, but, you know, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, or whatever the phrase is. I think I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, which is write down all of the possible letters. Try and work it out. Okay. I'm going to do it here because I can kind of see the pen marks from the previous page below there. Gallery. So I'll go with wagons, we'll call it. So, okay, this is going to be a pain. So I got B, C, P, T. Yes, I'm going to do this for every letter. L, S. How have you been? M, W. Okay, we're back to B. So we got A, E, I, O. Let's see, U, H, R. We're speeding it up. T. They're not in alphabetical order, I notice. It's interesting. We just had A, E, I, O, U. So maybe Oh, maybe they are in alphabetical order, but all the vowels come first. Let's see if there's a a vowel in here. Okay. O. Let's see. O, I, V. Never mind. L, R, N, T, S. N, T, S. K, V. Let's start with the A. Okay. A, D. T. H, S, I, K. There is no pattern. Well, there might be a pattern, but it's not immediately obvious. V. And the next one should be A again, yeah. Okay. A. E. O. N. O. N. L. R. C. S. E, Y, N, D. G, R, W, T. Okay, I'll look at this and use my brain muscles to try and work out if there's anything that makes any sense in here. Like, I can spell some words, just some random words, I guess, but, like, I have a feeling there'll probably be some protections from brute forcing. Like, I could argue there's a P, STO. That, yeah, there's no logic here. Okay, what about you? Is a year relevant? 1954? Are they all 54? They are. Is it time to do these ones too? Very. Genuine. Very genuine. I mean, genuine would fit. It's time to write it down. We'll call this one eyeballs. C, S, V, P. F, R, L, H. Now the question is, okay, they do all have 8 possibilities. A, E, I, O. U, H, L, R. This is almost the same as the other one, which is A, E, I, O, U, H, R, T. R, P, G, A. O, C, M, T. I'm gonna learn something from this. E-I-U-S. I-U-S. T-R-D-L. T-R-D-L. To read, didn't long. A-E-I-U. T-R-L-H. My idea here is if I write all this down, then maybe I can just like think about this while I'm working in between doing work things without having to launch the game. Right. H-L-T-N. My foot wanted to crack. R-A-E-Z. D-E-R-N. Dern. Y-S-G-H. Okay. Another one. We don't know which letters this one started with, but I guess it also doesn't really matter. I'll just stay in the habit of starting with whatever, if there's a vowel. Yeah. L-M-N-R-S. We'll start with D instead then. How about? I'll just draw the infinity symbol. Do we have 8 spots here? Yeah, we do have enough space. So D, G, H, L. M, N, R, T. That was weirdly alphabetical compared to the ones that have been not at all alphabetical. This is going to start with an A, isn't it? Yeah, A, E, I, O, U, as usual. H, R, Y. They all have that in common. A, E, I, O, U, and then H and R. Maybe not HR, but H something R. It's interesting. What are we going to start with here? How about O? Pardon me. Or I could start with R like the other one did. Oh, whatever. O, M, R. A. Oh, wait, no, let's start with A instead then. A, U, F, N. S, O, M, R. This is another A-E-I-O-U one. A-E-I-O-U. It's a lot of vowels. I-O-U. P-G-T. This one's got a lot of letters. Let's start with the O, I guess. O-R-S-T. Orst. C-G-L-N. I wrote the G first. doesn't really matter. Well, I don't think it matters what order they're in. C, G, L, N. Okay. A, E, I, O, H. N, L, T. Okay, sure, we'll start with E. E, D, S, T. E, D, S, T. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. O, L, U, C. Ow! I'm gonna just give myself a paper cut. Yeah, we start with E. E, S, N, R. K, T, Y, H. Okay. One more. Oh, you know what? They're each one letter longer than the last, so maybe this one should be thought of as the first, actually. B, I guess we'll start with B. I read that and all I could think is I'm like, good guesses. You want to puzzle it out too, yeah? Uh-huh. I guess I'll just call this one thick, right? Let's see, thick. I mean, maybe I'm just supposed to write thick, actually. What if B, W, F, P, B, W, F, P, T, S, C, D, T, S, C, D. Because, like, this could be the teaching puzzle, the one that tells you how to do the rest, potentially. So I'll leave it on T there. Let's see. A, H, I, E. That's new. A, H, I, E. I, E. R, L, C, O. R, L, C, O. So far, okay. A, E, I, O. So far, we're pretty close to being able to just spell thick. U, R, N, T. So we're going to leave this on thick, or I, rather. Okay, what about this one? E, I, D. Yep, there's C. So A, E, I, D. I feel like I'm already... C, M, N, R. Like, this one might be a key of some sort, right? Like the one that tells me how to solve the rest. So maybe it's still useful to have it all written down, even though I think I know what I want to write here. A, T, D, K. Maybe it's a cipher of some sort. D, K. And this could be the key. E, R, S, N. I've seen E, R. No, it's E, S, N, R before. But yeah, we're going to leave this on thick. K. Yeah. Thick. Okay. I'm going to underline these letters here. So G-H-I-C-K. Maybe it'll be relevant what they're preceded or followed by somehow. Okay, so this one, T-H-I, pardon me, L-R, no, P-U-O, there's no C, so I can't do it like that, okay. S-I-O, no. That one was so obvious. I mean, I don't know if it's right, to be fair, but... We can't spell wagons, sadly. Forward or backward. Maybe the P is a hint at the first letter? Apparently, when I was a kid and my younger sister was learning to spell, I would be a little shit and try to trip her up. She'd be like, you know, we'd be driving around and she'd point to a stop sign and be like, look, that spells, yeah, S-T-O-P. That spells stop. And I'd be like, are you sure it doesn't spell pots? Or spot? Something so, yeah, Killing Man gets it. I had fun. If there was some secret lurker who was here in the first 3 minutes and 40-something seconds of the stream, they got a little treat. You won't find it in the VOD, though, sorry. Is there a word for red that starts with P and is 6 letters long? Fire hydrant. Apple? No, there's no vowels in the first slot. It's not wagons. Could be color. C-O-L. No, there's no O. You actually know the answer to this because someone spoiled it and someone else just, aw, man. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I'm working through it. I've written down all the possible letters in here, and my thought is that this, since it's 5, 6, 7, 8 letters, right? My thought is this is the gimme. This is the gimme. And that's the right answer, I hope. Yeah, no, thank you. Though there's questions, right? Why is the K not thick? You know? Maybe that's meaningful, but also maybe it's not. Who knows? And so now I'm looking at this one and trying to think. I'm like, words that would fit, like wagons, you can't spell. I'm also streaming, it's true. Apples, but also does not fit. Saw my message just now, yeah. There's a big P. What's the P doing? K, P. This one doesn't have a single letter that's highlighted. That's the problem, though, right? Because, like, the K is different. The P is huge. This one, I guess, actually doesn't either, so never mind. Ta. Just reading out what I've left there. My other thought is that it could somehow be some kind of, like, cipher, but I don't know what that would, like, where I go from there, you know? What do I do after having that thought? God, my hair? I need a trim, because I'm starting to get that thing where the split ends are bad enough that they, like, tangle up. I have such a hard time not playing with my hair. Just, like, all the time, because it's just fun to touch. But the problem is you touch it, and that makes it, like, worse. It's bad. It's bad. Busy filling out boring patient forms. Aw. Since you're on this puzzle, you can actually lurk? Oh, yeah, yeah. So you won't be spoiled for it, because you've already been spoiled for it. Mm-hmm. This is easily going to become the room I've spent the most time in, like, very quickly, I feel like. No, that wouldn't fit either. B. Ba. I could spell this. Boring. Bunk. Spelling is fun. Balls. Posted. There's no E. I need to stop looking at that one, I feel like. Let's look at something else. What about this? Can we spell genuine? No, we can't. There's no G there. Just looking at a jumble of letters, going, what do I do with this? Very. I mean, those letters do exist in here. Right here. Very. Veritas. Is that possible? It is. We're gonna do it. Veritas. There's like there's some patterns going on where there's these slots where in each one we've got A E I O U, 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 like all the vowels, and then like H R T, H L R, H R Y, U. I lost it. Where was it? A E I O. Oh yeah, R N T. I already said U. Infinity that has been nailed. Hubris, I need 8 letters. 8 letters. The sins, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm like, okay, we've got the 7 deadly sins. But... And then we've got, is this the 8th? Is the 8 on its side? Letters is not enough letters. Ironically. I was like deadliest, but that's 9 letters. Why is it nailed? Nailed it. That's 8 letters. Maybe I should look at the person's name. Christopher Manson. Collection of Mount Holly. They're all acrylic and oil and canvas. Yeah. Same year, same guy. What's your deal, Christopher? Very tool-assisted speedrun. Just rude. Just put a random word in here. How about no. 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 RESPECT. Not quite. Almost. The door is open there. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, 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 beep, boom. I can't get that song out of my head. I'm really sorry. Stop. STO. Can't spell stop. POTS. You can spell pots on the boring one. You look at the wagon picture again? Yeah. POTS. Pots. And then 2 other letters. Schnurr. Also an option. Posted. Burden. You spell burden. That's, I don't know if that's what I would call it, but you can. Should I be writing down the possibilities? Word puzzles that made up a phrase. Like the elements in them. Like you say what you see and it makes a different sentence kind of thing. Oh wait, that's right, that's not a possibility. Photo shows a square. We're thinking outside. Yeah, The giant P is what's like, so it's missing. It's mostly reflected here, right? Like, it's not a perfect reflection, but the P is missing. Missing P. Ow! Oh, don't do that. I was playing around with the thing on my chin and I like pinched my chin skin in the clicky bit. That was painful. P. It's no P. Yeah, the clouds aren't reflected either. Well, neither is like the light. Oop. The lighting. Can I click on this to like look at? No. Like the highlight on the apples are, and the fire hydrants aren't reflected. Ugh. What's up with the P? Mm-hmm. I feel like this is one of those things where I'm not going to get anything until I get all of them right. Maybe for 2, right? Maybe one of these will open up or something. Yeah, oh yeah? I'm still thinking. We'll get there eventually. And look at the letters again. Yeah, no. I'm gonna get there. If I don't get there, I'll just leave the room and it'll be a mystery. The rest have you stumped? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this one, I don't know if it was too easy or if it's supposed to be, or what's going on here, you know? It just says thick. It doesn't just say thick. It also has a rocket hand with handcuffs flying over it. And the K is not thick. Oh, wait, what if this is, instead of thick, it's think? Thin. Did you hear that? There was a noise. Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving. Okay. On to something. Okay, so it's think, not thick. Because it's a thin K. They're all going to be puns. Well, I don't know if pun is the right word, but it's definitely a kind of wordplay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I was overcomplicating things. Okay. Well, that's satisfying also. Good to know that something happens when you get it right. You know? So this is right P. Backwards P. AKA Q. Yeah, the thin K next to the thick. Big P. Plarge. One P. This P is, for, like, in context here, it's backwards. Oh, ad popped up? That's weird. There shouldn't be any. Oh, I guess the pre-rolls, the pre-roll exemption has ended since it's been like an hour, but it might have just been Twitch being bad and reloading the stream and going, oh, time to serve a pre-roll. They're all things that are red. Stop signs, wagons, roses, apples, fire hydrants. Grape? Because it's a gray P? Is that a thing I can spell? That's 5 letters, not 6. Damn it. Also, there's no G. I was like, gray P? Oh, you're mobile. Yeah, fair enough. Yep, that'll happen. Pred. Bread. I'm gonna come back to this one. So, genuine, actual, very, and then a bunch of eyes. Realize. Realize, real eyes. Yep. There we go. Oh, it's letting me in. Oh my god, it's just gems. It's okay. It was important. Okay. That was realize. Something 8, maybe. Something end. Something all. Sin. I'm gonna just write things down while I'm thinking. Real eyes. Real eyes. Whoa. Nail. Yeah, I'm like, I felt like I was on a roll for a moment there, and now I'm like, oh no. Oh no. She's got a bunch of bins. The 7 deadly bins. And then this weird humanoid, monkeyoid, deviloid, pelt rug thing. And then a bunch of nails in everything. Everything, all infinity. Something sloth, lazy 8, except that's way too many letters. Super dead 8. Yeah, they killed it. Kill 8. It has suffered deadation. Something 8. It might be ATE. And, you know, it's like a verb. I can do that. I have the letters for it. But what would it be? Something. Something sinate. Sin something 8. The nails, I'm like, what? Holy shit. Calm down, bird. That's so loud. Sin. Let's see. I can, in fact, put, you know, maybe if I write it out, it will. Oh, no, I wanted that E. Ah, no, I wanted that E. Something sonate. Assassinate. It's like assassinate, but you just got tired. Or it could be something like the nails. Is there another word for nails? Something innate. Let's just look at the letters. I could terribly misspell. Oh no, I couldn't. I was gonna say caffeinate. I'm like, I feel so inspired by the idea of something sinnate or just something innate. But what could it be? Taconate. That's not a thing. All the words I'm thinking of are way too long. Innate is a word. I don't have the letters to put two N's together like that. Also, I don't know what would go around it to make it what other two letters would be there. What am I missing? Why are they sins? Did the nails come from the sin bins? The 7 deadly bins? If this is like some religiousoid word that I just don't know because I'm not in that world, I will be slightly upset. Sins and... Oh, true, there is a fin, actually. Sin, fin. Is there a word for nail that rhymes with in? Maybe sin... Maybe the nails are just in the 8, and that's the common. Yeah, exactly. In rhymes. Sin, bin, fin, tin. Pins! There you go. But then what? How do I... Yeah, what do I... Rhyme? That's not... I can't spell rhyme here. I don't have a Y in the right places, so it's not that. It's also not an 8. Like, it is kind of, but not really, right? It's on its side if it is. Sins, bins, pins, fins. They're all ins. I wonder, what about the weird pelt that looks like it's like a monkey devil person? Yeah, I thought about infinity too, because it's the right number of letters, but they're not in the right places. Like, you can do a surprising amount of it, but you can't do the first 2 letters. Maybe just those are different. So you can do finity. Ah, shit. I wanted that there. Do I have insanity? Wait, no, that's right. I can't do the in. That's the problem. Silly me. Where's the F? Finity is fine, but then we run into a problem because there's no N here and there's no I there. I can't shift it over either to make it like finity something. This fucking pelt rug thing is still bothering me. Around around in all in marinate. I can spell that. I don't know why that would be it, but we're gonna do it. I guess the 8 is being marred, kinda. That's like a bit of a stretch, but we're stretching. We kinda gotta stretch right now. Oop. I went past the M and it didn't make a click, so I think that's a sign that that's a no. It is not marinate. Skin. Oh yeah, no, you're true. You're true. You are right. But it's so they're all inward. In WARDS, but that's not enough letters. Inwards. Maybe outwards? The opposite? Can I? No, there's no vowels in the first one. That's right. Damn. Inwards would have been a really good answer for this, though, right? If it was possible. There's also no W in the right place. There's actually no W's in this puzzle at all, so damn. Yeah. The infinity or 8 there is still, I guess, infinity, but the fact that finity fits there feels important, but like what other words can you make? You can make nofinity, muffinity. Those aren't words. I don't think it's going to expect me to make up a word that doesn't exist. Something with rhyme as well, but again, no Y in the right place. Maybe it's something, maybe the answer is something that rhyme, well, actually that's kind of what all of these have been technically. Hmm. Can't start with a vowel. I keep thinking of words that start with vowels. Man, it's so close. Fin, bin, sin, pin, skin, door that's open a crack, sideways 8 or infinity. Is there another word for rhyme? This is, the other one's like real eyes and realize. Yeah. Thing, okay. But all of these words are rhyming words. Thin skin, pin. In. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4 that we can count? Oh, actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5. 5 in. I don't think that's a thing. Infinity. Oh no, that's right. God damn it. Every word that I think of starts with a vowel. I'm like, affinity. First of all, it doesn't really have any connection to all the in words. Second of all, starts with a vowel. Our starting letter options are D, G, H, L, M, N, R, and T. And then we have A, I, O, U. So we have all the vowels for the second one. All the vowels you could want. Prepositions, because they're in, as in, beside, behind. I don't know what that position. Yes. Sorry, I'm doing that right in the microphone. I'm going to write down some of the things that I'm thinking here. So we got something, affinity, fits, something, blank, 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 innate. I don't think that I have a real word that starts with anything other than in and ends infinity. Sorry, they're in or af, I guess. Affinity is a word, but doesn't work here. Something innate. Dominate? Doesn't really follow, I feel like, but I'm kind of like, in the mood for just a little bit of brute forcing, just a tiny bit for fun. There it was again. Yeah, no, it's not dominate. Even though that 8 is, what about nominate? It's not that either. What about mominate? That's also not possible. There's no M. Yeah. Like, it feels 8 related, especially since this might be context that you don't have. I don't know if you can see from here. Look, in the classroom, when they write the 8, it's on its side. So, like, ruminate. Wait, because it's a room? An in room? Do we have our... We do. You know what sucks about this? Is before we even solved that, my brain was like, ruminate would fit. Maybe we can... But... Yeah, that's it. I just, like, didn't this was before I'd written down the letters, so I didn't actually know that the letters for it were there. But that would have been. I would have had a. I'm glad that I didn't guess it then, because I would have been like, oh, that's right. That's weird, and then moved on. Oh, you saw it, yeah. But now we have the problem of the this, which I think you said that you had an idea for it, but I still want to think on a little more. I know I would have been right, but I wouldn't have known why, and that would have been a problem. uh, it's a peon. That is a word, but it doesn't fit here, and it's not the right word. There's a missing P. No P left. Yeah, yeah. P. Plight is a word. It would fit, but it does not. We do not have the letters for it. The big P makes me think there's going to be a P, like PE or PI in here. And the only P in my available letters here is at the start. So while I'm moving on from the last one, just P. P-E. Make this a T, I guess. Why not? You know what we can spell here? We can spell. There we go. Very mature. And someone who plays the piano, get your mind out of the gutter. A pianist. You know? I'm pretty sure this is how you spell it. I've heard people say the word before. It definitely sounds like this. I thought this one was gonna be confusing. But then, like, when I went at it with this knowledge, it was just like, oh, that's so obvious. And now the rest of it is like, oh no, I don't know what to do. Well, I mean, I do know what to do, just except with this. Okay. Everything is red. There's a P, but there's only one P. P-R... Can I spell red anywhere in here? R... No, I can't. P, red. Me, 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 me. Big think. I'll have some water. I got coffee that I've been drinking, but I should probably have water too. It's a big P. Sky P. Skypia. Staying hydrated. Oh yeah. I want to have more cookies, but I already had ice cream today, so I gotta be good. I gotta stay away. No more dessert. P. Is it time to just like... So I know it's not piston. I know it's also not penis. First thought, red P equals blood. Uh-huh. But yeah. Not blood. It's gotta be something to do with the fact that the P is not on the left. Everything is reflected except for the P. There's a ghost P, a vampire. Backwards P. Reverse P. Can't spell punish. Can't spell punished. That's a word for sure. Oh, it's a dishwasher. I could also be wrong about it starting with a P. The P might not be there, you know? It's also just red, but there's no way to spell the word red in here. Maybe R-E-A-D, though? No, there's no R-E. That's not an option. P-A-L, pal. spelling. That might be a ing. Does red P represent anything? Well, here it represents... Actually, would it be red P or green P? Wait, those might be two different things, actually. Yeah, there are different levels of probationary licenses. Red P plates is P1, I think. Whatever that means. Show red P plates. 0 blood alcohol concentration. And anyway, I don't think that this game is Australian, so I don't think that's relevant. I need to do a stretch while I think. P. Maybe I stop thinking about the P. What about M-I-S? Oh, there's not enough letters. I was going to say missing, but that's 7 letters. Missed isn't. I can spell that. I don't know. It doesn't feel right, but you know what? We haven't had anything to try for a while here. I feel like some of these things move faster than others. Yeah, it's not. Peon. Prided. Pride? Wait, prided? Is that a word? My prided... Because it is a P riding, but... What am I doing? Why am I doing this the way I'm doing it? It's not prided. As good of an idea as that was. Prided is not a word. I think it was a pretty good idea. Yeah, prided. The past tense of pride is obviously prode or pridden if we're talking about the past perfect. feel like I'm focusing too much on the P and not enough on the fact that everything else is red. There's gotta be something. Also, the fact that we're looking at the sky. Like, everything in the other images were relevant. Well, actually, no. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this up here in this. It's just a thin K. Think. What is this? Huh? Just a red herring? This one. Room in. It's a room. The door's there because it's a room. All the in words are there to make you think about in, and it's an 8 on its side. This one too. A lot of things that say actual, genuine, objective, very real, and a bunch of eyes. So what about this? Sky. There's no K's there. Hmm. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's a P. Maybe it's just a big letter. Ouch. I've gotten very little done on this day 30. What does this blessing do again? Right. P up. Uppies. Puppies? I cannot spell puppies. It's very sad. Red. P red. Red P. Go to a doctor. Give a lead on the word you came up with? Sure, yeah, go ahead. Let's go for it. I don't think there's any real... This is a singular puzzle in a single room. If someone were to be like, oh, I think I figured out the entire game, I'd be like, no! But I think I'm at the point where I wouldn't mind collaborating a little. That's a good point, yeah. Yeah. So you're saying this is a P2, a green P, the second probational driving license that you can get in Australia. Mirror red. Except we don't have that many letters. Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah, no, it's just if you have I don't know that much about it either. I just know that it's part of the process of getting your license is having a probationary license, and for a certain number of weeks or whatever, when you have that license, you have to display a little card on the like back and front of your car to identify the person driving it as someone with a probationary license. You went to make dinner an hour ago? I am. Yeah. Well, one thing that's different is I have figured out the other ones. Realize. Room in 8. And this was think. Thin K. But this one is tricky. We're trying to work it out. Yeah, I don't think it's actually relevant because the creator of this game is not Australian. But I was making a joke because everything that's in this image, or everything that is red here, like the rose, a stop sign, apple, fire hydrant, is mirrored. Actually, fire hydrants are yellow sometimes. But we're going to assume this one is red. All the red stuff is mirrored, which means the P must not be a red P. So maybe it's someone's green peas. Except not actually. Bum, 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 bum. Does leave us going kind of like, I used to be able to do the thing. It wouldn't work well with this pen because it's so light. But you know the thing where you do like the, oop, there it goes. the thing where you like picture it happening, right? You like and twirl it around. Used to be all right at that. This pen is so light, it's not great for it. What about this one? This one's a little heavier. I feel like I want to do it backwards though. Ah! Oh, I can kind of still do it. I just have to have the... I'm not going to be able to do it holding it up to the camera though, am I? Oh! Oh no, it's gone. Oh no, it's just beneath me. I remember when I was a kid, I learned to do that with a comically long pencil. It was like this long. And I was sick at home and I was watching Pinocchio on VHS, and just the entire movie I sat there going, come on, and trying to twirl the pencil around my fingers. It says P is not red. P not Neuer. That doesn't fit, for the record. Also, it's not how you say that. I can't spell peas like legume. Green pea, yeah. I don't know, I'm smelling my pen. Well, I'm not really smelling it. It's kind of above my nose, but... What's... Okay. Non-red things. Green pea. Blue pea. 5 rupees. Yellow pea. Orange pea. Purple pea. One-eyed, one-eyed, flying purple people eater. I don't think that that fits. I can spell Pilton. I can also almost, but not quite, spell mirror. Have we figured out any? You got the other 3. I got this one first when I was like, wait, I get it. Thin K. And then this one looked at it for 2 seconds after getting that and was like, oh, actual, very genuine, real eyes. Okay. And then this one we stared at for a long time. And I was mad because I remembered when I was just walking around before I'd figured that out, I was just thinking of words that would fit in, 8 letters with this one. And ruminate was one of the ones that came to mind. But I didn't guess it, because why would I? Anyway, but figured it out. And now we're on this one. Yeah. I need a... Oh. Yep, there you go. I sorted out that it is mirrored. Mirrored, even. The red things are mirrored. But the sky isn't. The P isn't. Ooh! This is the easiest one? Oh no. I don't know. I'm just like, this is how I'm thinking now, is just throwing shit around. Because it's better than sitting here and... Like, I can see how loud that is picking up on my mic. You think you know it? Yeah. I'm just like, I feel like I'm probably missing something really obvious. There's 2 things that bother me. One is obviously that only the red things are mirrored, but also the P is like outside of that mirroring, because the P is not reflected. This is... I thought I was going to be able to move the mouse without moving my view for some reason. And the other thing that's getting me is there's only 1 P in the letters that you can choose from, and it's in the first spot. But maybe that's a red herring. Maybe I need to stop trying to fit a P into the answer. Can't fit P. Can't fit red. Ow. Backwards P, lowercase kind of looks like a Q. This is uppercase. Well, it looks uppercase. It has uppercase energy. Yeah, uppercase vibes. It's got that energy to it, you know? Not red P. Redent. Reddit. It's, this P is not well read. And by red, I mean red. And the other kind of red is a homophone. This is fun. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. This P is illiterate. A couple of G's, an R and an E, an I and an N. The laws of the universe check out. What's the law of the universe this time? Played man, got in a bunch of fun. Oh no. Pen disappearing. I can make a bunch of words, they just like don't fit. I mean they do, but like they don't make sense. Careful. Never. I'm gonna close my window. Pie. Oh, I can't quite spell pirate. So close. And okay, no. Ooh. Free Uber Eats this week? Right. Maybe the P isn't even relevant. Maybe just pretend it's not there. Pretend. That's not enough. That's too many letters. I also don't have the right vowels in the right places. You're making a sandwich? Nice. I can almost spell sandwich here. Not really. I can spell like san vet. close enough. I'm gonna do that thing where I just like start changing it to words that I know that aren't the answer. Oh wait, these were... Posted. I knew it. What about... Just hoping that somehow one of these will... I'll go past a letter and I'll be like, wait a moment. Your blueprints, if you were green prints, I would die. I would die. I was watching the music video for that song, and I love that it comes with the lyrics, and just half of the song is it just saying da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da. It's great. Just seeing it written out. Damn, it's not murder. I like the idea of it ending in der, though, because that's read backwards. Ah! Oh, I can't spell Pider. I hope you're having a good morning. No, I'm still working on it. Though I have an idea now, and the idea is that it's something that ends in der, because that's read backwards. Oh no, having trouble opening up not the salami. Most of the things that end in der, I want to put like 2 letters before instead of 3. Or more, alternatively. Let's do a guess in honor of Schlongster. Baldur's Gate. I can spell pelder, perder, pender. Triggering myself, thinking about work. I won't go into it, but I know some penders. Pester. That's a word, right? Pester. I could actually spell pester, but then there's no der. Polder, polder, pilder, parder, parder, better, pastor, stronger. Poster. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. It's a stone Ouija. Sun. There's no sun visible, but sunder is a word. The logic is not there, but we're kind of leaving logic behind right now because I'm struggling. Munder, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Solder is a word too. It's apple and pea. It's apple and pea. Fuck. No. I do have a pen. That was like peak popularity when I was teaching English in Japan. So heard no end to it. There was some real weird stuff. I remember I went to the snow festival in Hokkaido up in Sapporo, and they have these like snow sculptures there, and there were a bunch of PPAP themed sculptures. One of them of keeping in mind this was in like 2016, 2017? No, but in 2016. Actually, no, it would have been like February of 2017, wouldn't it? Of a, I don't know if I really want to call him a politician, but a American politician that had only just become a politician that everyone hated, holding an apple and a pen, and I'm just like, what is this, a political statement? If it is, I don't know what the statement is. There's some weird shit. Weird shit. What do I... So, thoughts in brain are a bunch of red things mirrored. There's a P on the mirror side that's not on the other side. It's on top of the pile of red things. And they're in the sky. They're flying. And so far, the other puzzles, just since I think I haven't shown you since you got here, are things like this, where the title of this painting was Think. Thin K. And then this one was Realize, because actual, genuine, objective, very eyes, real eyes. And this one was a lot. We had sins in bins, and a skin, and a fin, and some pins, a bunch of inwards in a room, and an 8, and it was room in 8. And now we're looking at this. And, yeah. The inward. And now we're here. I'm just gonna do the thing again where I change the letters to... What? Ah, shit. I get it. P on der. I get it. That was not my intention. That's not... I did it. I was just going to spell out a completely different word just as like an exercise in sometimes it makes you think of something else when you're just interacting with it. I wasn't expecting to just accidentally. Anyway, there we go. So that was the gallery. This is my first time encountering this room. I assume it's something that you only see after... Oh, that's a new key. What is that? Let me touch it. What does that mean? Key 8. Presumably will unlock room 8. Room 8. I don't think I've gotten anywhere with numbered rooms so far. I can think of one place that might. There's a floor plan that I got that would potentially have 8 exits. I guess I'll just write it down. Unless I can just do it like the secret garden key. Ruminate, yeah. No, my ink. I've been, these pens have been getting a good amount of use. How are we doing? Seems okay. I can't actually see very well. Oh, that should be plenty. I have Do I have? I think I might have refills for these even, so we'll be fine, but... Oh, there we go. Won your fierce battle against salami packaging. Dude, I haven't had a sandwich of salami in it in so long, but they can be so good. Want to have, like... I don't know. Give me, like, salami... And then maybe, like... caprese salad sandwich or something, right? Like fresh mozzarella, salami, basil, tomato. Now you gotta, yeah, I understand. Thanks for hanging out. Someday you'll get to see me play a game that you're not trying to avoid looking at. Have a good one. Eat the packaging, yeah. Did I go in here and eat the fruit already? I think yes, I did. Okay. Anyway, time to just hit a dead end right after I go into this classroom. Excuse me. No goodies on the desks? No. Library. Wait, actually, no, that wouldn't be a dead end. So I kind of want to draw the library first because this always has a library after drafting it, but if I draft it after drafting this, then it will be removed from the pool. So if I do this and then that when it comes up later, because it's a common room, then I can get 2 libraries in one day. Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to be the noise. Yeah, this should be safe. Hopefully I get like the east wing over here too. That would be nice. Oh, also, wait, I have a book to read. I forgot that, yeah, because I got 2 libraries last time. I was able to ask for the new book. Oh boy. Okay, let me get to I have a page of notes on a like torn up version of this book, so I can fill in some of the blanks now. Or more likely, I will just have to write a new page of notes because I don't have space. Are you ready to read? Are you ready to read? To go eat at a restaurant with your dad and you don't want to? Oh no. Well, hopefully you can find something nice there at least. Me and Nymph need to sort out our like joint birthday lunch with family at some point too. Good luck. Okay. Introduction. When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They've been found in every era and every culture, and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we're referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of each kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. Wow. Flee and come and eat them. Yeah, true. More of a, yeah, that's understandable. The sigil. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. I think that this page was undamaged when I read it before. Yeah, this page, there was stuff missing from this page, though. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we're describing. Yeah. I figured out some of these already. Get ready for it? All right, yeah, have a good day. The rays. Okay. This is where we're getting into this whole page was torn off territory. Spouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines will immediately reveal several things about the realm. Transportation, number of rays. So counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in a realm. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of their lands? Okay. Here we go. Okay, so the shape matters too. We're gonna do a bit of shorthand. So naval capabilities, ship routes, seaports. The 8 rays resemble the directions on a compass rose. So I'm just gonna skip the circle in the middle, draw the shape, and say naval. Roads, streets, carriages. The 4 rays here look like a crossroads on a map. Roads. Horseback, rough trails. Another sigil that uses 4 rays, however, these will always be configured to suggest a horse galloping. Horses. I'm gonna make a note. Off-road. Train system. Locomotion. Trains. The 3 rays here use realms that rely on track-based travel. Aviation, dirigibles, balloons. Aviation. The 5 rays here suggest travel above the horizon. Camels, pack mules. Arid or desert trails, 2 rays to indicate a flat terrain. Excuse me? Turtleback? It does look like a turtle. Turtleback. Everything here so far didn't sound like super... Well, I mean, I guess I am in a house that changes rooms every day. That's kind of fantasy, but turtleback travel. 5 short rays that do not fully extend from the core to the border. Ah. Maybe I'll try and indicate that. I've made a mess. It's fine. Okay, turtleback travel. Sandwich is a great idea. Didn't realize, dude, I love that feeling of when you make food and you don't think that you're that hungry and then you start eating it and you're like, oh my God, I needed this. It's so good. Only ate a slice of pizza because, yep. Ah, The Sims. Okay, weather. So I've got some of these written down already, but so straight. Okay. So no harsh weather. And then the 3 lines there means foggy, huh? Foggy. Foggy. It was delicious. Nice. Very nice. All right. Identifying the style of the ray used in the sigil will show us what weather the kingdom considered native. Some are intuitive, like the jagged lightning-shaped lines to indicate stormy lands. Foggy or misty weather is indicated when the ray has several horizontal slashes across one side. Excuse me. So I was able to write down most of this. I believe it didn't all I don't know, let's see. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are small figures called motes. From the shape and style of the motes used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, even if they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by the artistic and economic fortune. Yeah, I've read through most of this already. Did I get... I have 8 colors written down. Yes. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders are always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. I note that there's no blue here, which I expect means... Didn't I find a sigil recently where I was like, huh, that doesn't seem to correspond with anything here, anything I have written down. So maybe it's... Or maybe it was just blank? That might have been it. It might have just been blank. I think it was this. They don't say anything about what happens when there's nothing around it, do they? Yeah, no. Maybe they're saying there's no colors. Ah, here we go. By studying the core, rays, motes, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. So Fen Ares, the Grand Realm, transportation is by road and carriage. The weather is foggy, society is militaristic, and the banner is red. Right. I need to look at a screenshot real quick here. Blueprints. So I have what I think is a counterfeit passport from someone. And it's interesting because it's this sigil, kind of. It's got the border, it's got the lines. It has a second pentagon around the first here, and these, some of them are upside down, and I don't know what to make of that. Oh, is that the end? Okay. Well, there we go. I didn't really learn that much more, but the information has been logged. God, I want salami sandwich right now. Okay. Okay. I gotta choose the bookshop, right? It has to be this or... No, it has to be this. Otherwise, it's just a dead end. So, yep. Bookshop it is. I'll get this song out of my head someday, but it's gonna be a bit. If I could get 30 more gold, both of these, I would love to buy both of these books. And if I can't, then I could buy both of these at least. Do 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 no 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 no. I think I'll do the billiard room, and I'll come back to buy those. Do 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 do. 25. 11. Uh-oh. Is this the square root? Oh, no. It's saying to square the result of this. So 11 minus 8 is 3 squared is 9. Yeah, okay. 9 again. Ooh, that's nice to have. I can't. Okay, what if I try? What happens if I use this here? No, it does not fit. It is for a specific room. Use a regular key. Hopefully I don't regret not using this silver one. Let's do a spare bedroom. Save the corridor for higher up. Ooh, that's just the car keys. Did I use the special key here? Yeah, I think I might as well. Give me all the options. Dining room. Dining room or conference room? Conference room is good for if you end up being able to spread coins. They'll all be in the same. I'm gonna choose this, I think. Any goodies here already? No. Oh, apple. Okay. I don't know if this counts as a hallway. I know this does. At least I think. Or maybe it was the... Maybe there's an aquarium. I don't have items that I think I can combine, so I might do this. Okay, no, it does not count as a hallway. That's too bad. Any money? No more money? That's it. Okay. Money. Got it all. Ooh. Classroom. Okay. That is... I'm out of gems now. Slightly concerned. But I've made it back to grade 5. If I can just find a way to get more gems, please. This would give me 1 gem. Possibly 2 if I can get a red room over here too. So I think we do this. Take the thing. Open the door. Oh, off. Yeah, you know what? Oh, yeah, no. Let's do this. We'll do this and we'll get the gems. I'll accept my penalty. This box is empty. There are 2 empty boxes. There are 2 true boxes. This one is true. There are 2 empty boxes. That's always true. I love these, yeah. There are 2 true boxes. Can't... Well, actually, no, it could be these 2 are true. And this one is false. Yes. I love these little logic puzzles. The question is, I have created a one-way path. There's no way to get back to the bookshop other than to just backtrack a lot. So I think I might rather than expect to be able to get 50 coins and then backtrack, maybe I just do it now and I buy the 2 cheaper books. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because I'm going to forget if I don't. I feel like that's the more likely outcome. We're doing it now. Just get it out of the way. There we go. Sold out. All right. I have a list of books here somewhere. The ones that I've read. So I've read Realm and Rune now. Okay. Okay, back we go. I can't get the song out of my head. I need help. Oh. Key or money hiding somewhere? Oh, I went too far. Maybe in one of the rows here? Yep. Hello, how are you doing? Oh no. Nixtasia? Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Just gotta use a regular key. The special key is only for one room. No, we're not spending oh wait. If I don't spend the gems, then it's over. Well, maybe there'll be gems in this green room because of its own effect. Okay, there's one. I'll take that. We at least got the one. Classroom? No. I don't want to spend it on the observatory. The hallway seems like a good pick, though. I'm gonna be locked. I knew it. What about you? Yeah, they're both locked. Yay. It's about to be over. I gotta choose the dining room. Let's go from here, because... Oh wait, I don't have a key, so I can't unlock it anyway. Well, shoot. Oh, it's not locked! What do you know? Are you kidding me? You can use all my gems? Wait, no. A higher chance of finding gems in green rooms, so maybe there'll be one here. Oh, got a hammer and a shovel? Wow. That's very kind of them. Which means I can go back to the other green room. Oh, a key! Shake is done the stream? Okay. I will try and wrap up this. I'm about to be walled anyway. We're speed running. Yeah, go ahead. Use key. I just want to see if I can... Ooh. Workshop, I guess. Okay, yeah. What about here? Okay. This, I think, might have a gem in it. Wow, look at all these goodies. Tell Shake not to look. I don't know if it'll still... Okay, it does. It does every time. Fucking keys. Using up all my keys. Where's my classrooms? I guess I can get another library, at least. I'm gonna run back to the veranda to try and get another key. No, not a brick. A key. So do I want to go... Wait, how is dinner not served? Was that not rank 8? Here. Oh, I haven't gone into it, that's why. Yeah, let's go in. Let's get our library. Oh yeah, there's gonna be another key here too. Library. I know it's going to be a dead end, but it's fine. Let's ask this time for one of the new drafting strategy books. I've read volume 3, so we'll read volume 4. We'll go see what the dinner effect is today. Oh, it's pizza. It's pizza. Delicious. Go through here. We'll check real quick to see. Wait 1 second, I gotta write this down. Day 30 is also a... I know, I want a pizza. Battery plus... no. Oh, battery plus shovel, you reckon? Magnifying glass plus anything? Ooh. What is this? Light candles. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mag plus metal dit equal candle lighter. That's huge. I've had a few places where I've been like, I wonder what happens if you can light these candles. Now I have a way to light them. Well, wait, key card. Well, what would you combine that with? Okay, no. But this, wait, what about these two things? No. Should I combine it with the shovel or the hammer? We'll do the hammer today, how about? Oh, plus it wants a third thing? Oh, no. This one wants a third thing too. What do you want from me? Okay. Very curious. I don't know why that scared me. It looked different. It was the beeping and the and the like different visuals just made me like I only have one of these, but I've never been in this room before, so I kind of want to go. Wait a second. Office? Have I? No, I would need a study. I would need a study too. Also, I don't have the gems. So this would only have one door? No, it would be two, including itself. So at least there would be an exit, right? The hallway seems like the safer choice, but let's just do this. Because I've never done it before, and I'm fascinated. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so it is just two, but presumably if I was find another one of these, then another door would open. So of course. Where does the key go? Oh, I guess it goes in the image there. Well, I have to choose this. Damn it. You're making things hard for me, game. Let's do this one because I don't have to spend a key. Beep, beep, beep. Boiler room. I don't have a gem. I'm so mad. I want this. I've been wanting to draw this room so badly. And it would open another door in here too. Fucking polar bear. What about now? It's time to rock with the big bitty buck bumbo. Oh. I think today might be a day where instead of trying, oh god, man, the mailroom, but I don't have any gems. I don't think there'll be any gems in the gym. This sets me up for a nice day when I come back next time, and I might not draw it again. So I think, yeah, I only have one key. I'm gonna draw the mailroom. Draw the mailroom. I've already read that. Is there any more letters here? I think I have to go to the lab to generate more letters to myself. Yeah, so tomorrow there'll be a package. And we'll stop in a moment. No, what about you? Yeah, they're both locked. I'll go this way. I could have a three-way. A room with 3 exits, potentially. This one. Nope. Dead end. But key to open the next door. And a gem, even. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity bop bumbo. Oh. This one. Always the middle one. Ah! There's a sauna. There's a gem in the sauna. This means I start the next day with extra steps. So, you know what? I've just set myself up for a really lovely next time I play. 20 extra steps. I got a package. But yeah, I can't do anything more. Oh yeah, I got a book to read in the library. None of these rooms have queens in them, but if they did, would I be able to security observe? No, I wouldn't have a knight either. So anyway, that's me. Short stream. Gonna go hang out, chill for the rest of the night. Calling it a day. That was a decent run. It went longer than I expected, mostly because of the gallery puzzle. Academic jigsaw house. So all the puzzle rooms. Yeah. Very, very academic. Is there anybody doing a thing on Twitch that I wanna take people to? It looks like the answer at the moment is nah, not really. So I think I'm just gonna disappear quietly. You guys all have a good rest of your day, night, etc. And see you around.